Sports Talk, what's going on? Sports Talk fans, what's going on, man? Happy Saturday. We're back, man. We posting today, man. We're gonna be busy today, man. Hey, to the Knicks, I'm gonna go straight to it, man. To the Knicks fans, Dallas Maverick, they would prefer to trade Luka Doncic to the Knicks. I mean, of course, they got to fight with OKC, but Luka's not like if they re-sign Kyrie Irving, Luka went out, and conversation already had. He would prefer, and they would prefer to trade him to the Knicks, of course, and he would prefer because he loved to play with Brunson. He missed that. This year they were fourth. They were fourth in the West, and then after the trade, Mark Cuban wanted to get a better draft pick, and which is why he's being investigated right now by the league, and because he told them to lose games. He told them to lose games because he know they didn't have enough to win a championship, but he told them to lose games because how you go from fourth to not even making it to the playoffs. So Luka went out. So they're gonna trade him. They're gonna trade Luka to the Knicks, which is crazy. And with that, I know last time on the last video I made, I talk about Joel Embiid wanting to go to the Knicks, and and they're going to trade him to the Knicks. So a lot of team watching that move, and then but I know what it is with Luka, but any trade that involved the Knicks. It's unfortunate for Knicks fan. RJ Barrett is he's part of those trade. If the Knicks trade for Joel Embiid, RJ Barrett will be part of that package. But if they trade to the Mavericks, he's part of that. As a young talent, young player, RJ Barrett is solid all around. So that's something you would love to be part of for him to grow with the team. But because all the team, Dallas, 76ers, they would want. I know the Knicks want to ship Randall and draft picks and future picks, but both teams, Dallas and 76ers, they want RJ Barrett to be included in that team. So it'll be Randall, RJ Barrett, and future picks for Luka Doncic, or Joel Embiid. But I know OKC trying to jump into to do that. So we'll see. So that's gonna be crazy, man. So we don't know. So it's a tough thing that to be fourth. To actually make the playoff. Luka was arguing with Mark Cuban. He said, "Hey man, I don't want to not make the playoff. I don't want to have that on my resume. I want to push for that." But they told him no. No, we don't want to do that. So he's not happy with that. He was yelling at the coach. You was seeing yelling at the coach, and he said, "Yo, man, that's not me. It comes straight from the top." So he's not happy right now. So he asked to be traded, but we'll see what happens. But for the Knicks fan, I know you're gonna be happy to hear this. To have an opportunity to have you have Brunson, you have Joel Embiid in your team, and to have Luka. I think that if they could do that, because both they will dominate the East. That's number one. Not just dominate the East, but that's guaranteed NBA Finals. They will come out of the East. They will go straight to the final. They will dominate every year. Now the thing is, can Joel Embiid stay healthy enough? Because Joel's regular season Embiid, he can't do much. And so being in New York with Luka, because he doesn't have the body frame to be ripped. So he's a big body, wide body guy, type of guy. But so so that would be a great thing, man. To have Luka Doncic with the Knicks, to have Joel Embiid and Bronson. That's gonna be great. But you give up Randall and RJ Barrett. That's solid. Anyway, man, another trade, potential trade for both Los Angeles Lakers, for the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. In the signing trade, the Bulls will get D'Angelo Russell, Mo Max Christie in the 2029 unprotected first round pick, and then Lakers will get DeMar DeRozan, which is a player that they could have had before Westbrook, but they weren't willing to add another year like you wanted. So it's a solid pick. I don't think that I wouldn't give up Max Christie, right? I wouldn't give up Max Christie. I would give up D'Angelo Russell and Mo Bamba, and maybe the not 2029 pick, maybe 2030 pick. You could do that, but but who knows? But if you get not just DeMar DeRozan, I would do it maybe a pick swap or something like that. But that's the trade. That's a trade that's out there. But it wouldn't be bad. But man, for the Lakers, man, it would be great. But for the Knicks, man, Dallas Mavericks, they would prefer trading Luka Doncic to the Knicks. So I know Knicks fans, like why can't you trade into Orlando, man? Trade into Orlando Magic, but you will pair him with Ben Carroll, and so that would be great. That would be great, but it's unfortunate that Luka will be happy. If Dallas Mavericks, if the Mavericks resign Kyrie Irving, Luka already told ownership he want out. He told them he want out. He doesn't like the direction that they're going. He doesn't want to be part of the rebuilding. He just want to win. He want to go somewhere where you could contend and fight for a championship and can compete and fight for a championship. And the New York Knicks, Knickerbocker will give him that ASAP. So that's where he wants to go. He want to go to the East. He said. He doesn't want to go to the West. He wants to go to the East. He doesn't have a no trade clause, but a player like him control where he goes. So and I think that being that Dallas would he's been loyal to the organization, they would try their best to send him to where he wants to go. Because you either because he'll be a free agent soon, then you could lose him for nothing. So it's best to get something for him right now. So, but any it's between the Knicks and OKC. OKC's trying for him, but he wants to go to the Knicks, and the Mavericks wants to deal with the Knicks. That's the thing. They would prefer the Knicks because the Knicks have more picks, and then they want RJ Barrett. Is a better player than what OKC would give them. So that would be great, man. So shout out to again the Knicks. I know you guys, man. It's gonna be a busy offseason for the Knicks. Busy and exciting offseason for the Knicks to be able to get Joel Embiid and your team and Luka Doncic. You put that as a three-headed monster with Brunson. Yes, you lose Randall, who's a sometime, and then you lose. Randall give you points. He's a solid. He gives you 15 points a game when he's on. But you lose Barrett, who's also solid. He's an up and coming star. But to get Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic on your team, that's a better recipe to pair with Brunson. All right, like, subscribe, man. Hey, shout out to all the new subscribers. All new, old, and the potentials. Enjoy. Have a blessed day. All right.